Everywhere on the internet, there's always somebody talking about high value men. High value men this, high value men that. But the one type I've not seen anybody really focus on is the low to no value men. Because we all know they exist, right? Which is why in today's video, we're going to talk about the 7 types of low to no value men you should avoid at all costs. The first type is the wannabe alpha male or the fake alpha male. The one thing you need to understand about the fake alpha male is that they're going to act like an alpha male, talk like an alpha male, but they are absolutely nothing like an alpha male. As a matter of fact, they are some of the most disrespectful people you're probably going to meet. And what's worse about it is that they're going to try to justify the disrespect with being an alpha male. Some of them might even try to intimidate you with money or physical appearance so you don't see right through them. And the reason why they don't want you to see right through them is because they already know deep down they are that insecure little boy at the bottom of the ocean screaming for validation. And the reason why they've been able to pretend to be an alpha male for so long is because they know a lot of people do not know the true characteristics of what a real alpha male consists of. Therefore, any little boy can actually call himself alpha male. So without going any further, the first one in our list is the fake alpha male. For number 2, we have the serial cheater. Self-explanatory, right? We don't have to go through details to tell you exactly if the person that you're with is a serial cheater. It means that he's been a cheater, is probably cheating on the relationship that you're in with him right now, and is going to continue to cheat. So by you staying with that person, you're only going to waste your time. That's basically what it is. There is no if but about it. The minute you understand that you are dating a serial cheater, the first thing that you need is leave the relationship. Unless you want to keep getting hurt, that's up to you. Number 3, the ride or die. The ride or die want you to sacrifice everything for him. They want you to lose the key of your happiness to make them happy. This is the type of person who wants you to do everything for them, but if they were to do the minimum, the bare minimum for you, they will tell you no. Which means you are his ride or die, but it's not your ride or die. And if you're going to be honest with this entire thing, it's totally one-sided. It's like, okay, you expect me to die for you, but you wouldn't even try to protect me from a bullet, right? And what's worse about this entire situation is that there are a lot of women that have actually been trapped within that mindset. People asking them to prove themselves to them. And the awful truth is that 10, 15 years later, you'll understand that it was just a waste of time. You weren't supposed to be in that relationship for that long. This person really never wanted to be with you because within the path of you being with them, they were still looking for somebody to be with. So moral of the story, if you're going to be somebody's ride or die, make sure they are your ride or die as well. For number 4, we have the mama's boy. I've talked about mama's boy in multiple of my videos, but today again I'm going to talk about it because for some reason a lot of females think just because the guy says that they want to be in a relationship with them, well, they are still a mama's boy. That's going to change at some point. Ladies, it's not going to change. The minute you get in a relationship with that person, that relationship consists of you, the mom, and him. Anything that's going to happen in that relationship, the mom has to say so. Whatever it is, the mom is going to be part of it. As a matter of fact, you don't have a say so. The mom is going to be the one managing that entire relationship. And that's the problem. Because if you really want to build a family, having the mom as the top dog is a big deal. It's a big problem, right? Because however you're going to think about it, she is the relationship. If she doesn't want him to be in a relationship anymore, he's probably going to leave the relationship. And that's the big issue. And I'm going to say it for those of you that are in such situation as we speak, understand that you are not his top priority. No, you are not. His mom is. Whatever his mom says, this is what's gonna go. Whatever his mom expects, this is what needs to be done. His mom is his voice of reason. Whatever it is has to go through his mom. Therefore, it's either you understand that the relationship is between him and the mom, or there's no relationship at all. Which means if you're really looking for a relationship between two people, a mama's boy is never going to be a good option. For number 5, we have the money man. The money man is the guy who's always going to measure you with the amount of money that you have at the bank. Which means by dating that person, if you don't have more money than them, they'll never respect you. For them, it's more of a contract, which means you are automatically replaceable. And since you are so easily replaceable, you don't have any profit to them. You don't add any value to them because it's strictly materialistic. This is the type of person you're going to be in a relationship with, and regardless of what you do for that person, they are not going to see it. Whatever sacrifice you're going to do for that person, again, they are not going to see it as sacrifice because you are not in their level. And the worst thing about it, this is also the type of person that you cannot trust because they will do anything for money. The thought of them not being financially stable is one of the worst nightmares. nightmares, which means you cannot be with that person because the only thing they value is money. And again, if you are codependent, if you are the type of person who's always going to expect the financial support, yes, you're going to get the money, but when it comes to love, respect, and everything that a relationship is supposed to be like, you'll never get that from that person. For number 6, we have the blamer. This is the type of man, no matter what happened to them in life, they're always going to find somebody to blame it on, which means this is a guy with no accountability. Anything that happened to them, somebody caused it to happen. Same reason why they are still blaming their dad for leaving them when they were 3. This is the same reason why they're going to still say the reason why they didn't make it in life is because the dad left them when they were 3. Which means this is the type of guy who's always going to be in a corner, back against the wall, looking at everybody they expected to do things for them without realizing they were supposed to do it for themselves. This is the type of person, no matter what you do for them, they'll always blame you for something. This is the type of person, staying with them automatically means you're going to have to go with the burden of their low self-esteem, insecurities, and everything they probably never did in life. So just so we're clear, stay away from anybody who's always trying to blame somebody else instead of blaming themselves for not doing the things they were supposed to do for themselves. And for number 7, we have the lazy dreamer / user. This is one of the worst types ever because this person will never amount to nothing simply because they were too lazy. They're going to wish for the stars. They're going to tell you what they want to accomplish. But if you ever were to put them in a position to accomplish the things that they say they wanted to accomplish, they're going to be the first type of people to walk away. This is the type of person who will never be able to stay in a job for more than 2 weeks. This is the type of person who could be 46 with no driver's license. This is the type of person, regardless of the type of goal they're going to set for themselves, they're never going to reach them. This is the type of person who's going to keep telling you what they want to do for years, and at the end of the day, you're going to realize that it was a waste of time. This is the type of person, the minute you realize that they are here to use you instead of achieving the goals they were supposed to set for themselves, you need to walk away. This is the type of person, no matter what you say or do for them, they will never be fully committed to anything else but their laziness. So as a young lady, if you really want a good future, if you want somebody to have your back, this is one of the worst types you need to stay away from. And if you think that, okay, since you love the person, you need to support them, you're going to realize further down the road, this was the worst mistakes of your life. Because at the end of the day, this person was never trying to fulfill the duties they were supposed to do as a man. And if you're going to be honest, there's probably more low to no value men out there. There's probably more things that we're going to talk about in the future. But just to start with, I think the 7 ones that we just talked about in this video are some of the most common ones that you're probably going to find in your day-to-day life. And whenever you find yourself in such situation, the only thing you have to do is walk away from that relationship because it's not going to add up any value to your life or anything that could help you build a relationship. On that note, I hope that you guys enjoyed the video. If I've missed something in the process, feel free to let me know in the comments below. Until then, take care of yourselves and each other. Peace.